in the sky of emptiness. That night was different from all other nights. There was no moon in the sky, and even the stars seemed to have disappeared into some invisible realm. The light in Neela's eyes had also dimmed completely. Neela had always been her father's beloved daughter. He was her first friend, first teacher, and her safe haven. Her mother had passed away when she was very young, so her father was her entire world. He used to say, "Neela, your dreams should be as vast as the sky. You must spread your wings and fly." Keeping his words in mind, Neela grew up dreaming big. But life does not always move in sync with our dreams. Neela's father died in a tragic road accident. Everything came to a sudden halt. The person who was her life, her light, her shade, he was gone. In those days of mourning, Neela tried to hold on to her father's voice, tried to lose herself in the shadow of his laughter. But with time, the memories began to fade. The cruel face of reality forced her into a tough battle for survival. Her father owned a small shop, which was their only source of income. After his death, distant relatives took over the shop. Neela had no choice but to stay at a relative's house, where she was nothing more than a burden, like an unwanted presence in a forgotten corner. But Neela did not give up. Her father's dreams were still alive inside her. She continued her studies despite countless adversities. The pages of her books and the darkness of her room were her only companions. Many nights were spent sleepless, many days passed in hunger, but she never let her dreams die. Time passed, and Neela earned a scholarship, which opened the doors to a new life. She moved to the city and started afresh. There, she dedicated herself to her studies, worked tirelessly, and fought against all odds to establish herself. 5 years later, Neela secured a job in a prestigious company. She rented a small apartment and decorated it just like her father's home. She placed his picture in front of her, as if to tell him, "Look, Baba, I did it." Yet, even in her success, there was a kind of emptiness. When she returned home exhausted at night, she wished her father were there. If only he could say, "You have truly learned to fly, my child." One day, after many years, she returned refinements.